Let me save you years of expensive circles. There is no single system that controls them all. Not the nervous system, not the fascia, not the hippocampus, not the vagus nerve, not dopamine, not cortisol, not inner child, not breathwork. All of those are real. All of those matter. But if someone sells you subsystems like it's the master key, then you're about to become a lifelong subscriber to temporary relief. Because here's the facts. Yes, fascia is huge. Yes, it carries tension patterns. Yes, movement and somatic release or somatic work can release it. But let's be blunt. If you don't fix the root cause, you don't clear your trauma, you just dump pressure. And dumping pressure feels amazing in the moment until life hits you with the same trigger and your body reloads the same pattern. You didn't delete the program. You closed the laptop for a minute. There is no such thing as releasing anything without getting the root solved. That's temporary relief. And it's why you keep having the issues come up that you thought you've already dealt with. Same thing with, oh, it's just your nervous system. Okay, cool. The nervous system is your state gearbox. You can learn to downshift, to regulate, and to stabilize. But if the underlying belief, meaning, memory network, and identity pattern stays intact, regulation becomes maintenance. And most people stay in that lane. You're not transforming. You're managing symptoms like a subscription plan whenever you look at these individual modalities. And that's the confusion I see everywhere because most people think, I released it so it's gone. No, you released the charge, not the cause. Same as picking a weed out of the front yard. We all know this. Unless you get to the roots of it, it comes right back. It's no different here. So what more proof than you need that the issue was never handled properly than it showed back up? Relief is not correction. Correction means you go underneath the surface mechanics and find the real driver. And what's that? The shadow. Not shadow like spooky poetry. Shadow like the unconscious pattern running your decisions, your relationships, your money, authority, intimacy, even your self-worth. The stuff that you can't see because it just feels like me. That's where the root lives. Fascia work helps your body stop screaming long enough to hear the message, and it is great. Breath work helps you shift states so you can stay present. It too is great. The nervous system calibration helps you respond instead of react. Another great one. But shadow work, that's what changes the actual blueprint. Because once the blueprint changes, the body doesn't have to keep storing the same story in a new place. So let me say this clearly. Trauma isn't stored in one place. It shows up in the nervous system, in muscles, and breath, and patterns, and organs, attention, and behavior, even in identity. And if you're only working one lane, you'll keep wondering why it comes back. You probably already are. But it's not coming back. You never removed it to begin with. And that is why Archetype and Note 13 exists. We teach the whole system. Not one modality, not reactive tips, not vague explanations that sound smart and charge nothing. We will give you the tools for the moment, yes. And then we will take you to the root of the problem so the moment stops repeating in the first place. And we don't give you the read material. Nah, you experience it directly with our systems. That's the work. Welcome to Archetype 13 and Note 13.